Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nioh 2 on the Mysterious JG. And this is something I've been looking forward to for a while. We finally unlocked the Adept Dojo missions, which means we will be able to get our hands on... Wait, what? No. Okay. Am I crazy? Did we already do these? These are the Novice Missions. Kato Danzo. Ah, you finally noticed. I've been stalking you for a while, and let me tell you, you left yourself wide open the whole time. Whoa there. No need to look at me like that. Name's Kato Danzo. I'm a ninja for hire. It just so happens that Tokachiro has paid me tidy sum to train you. So how about it? If you're not interested, I have no problem. Did we already do that crazy, or did we already do this? These are the Novice Missions. Maybe I'm losing my mind. I was so hopped up about doing these. Boy, I sound like an idiot at the end of the last video if we've already done these and I haven't unlocked anything. No, this is new, I think. Ninja locks. No. To use skill points, learn a skill option to start status menu to learn a skill. I just did that. Oh no, oh no, I think I'm losing my mind, and we've already done this. Ugh. Proceed to the next tutorial. So this guy's a master ninja, huh? Oh, I didn't assign it. Yeah, I can't remember now if we already did this or not. I'm losing my brain here. So if we already did this and haven't unlocked any new stuff at all, then I guess I'm a goof. Yeah, I think. Oh, it's fuss, whatever. Dumbass. Thought I'd unlocked the Adept missions. I guess not. Well, I guess I'm back to what I thought the plan was, which is proceeding to the next area. To put a... hope I remember, like, a month from now when I'm titling these, that in the last video I was all excited about dojo missions, and that this time, no, not a thing. Unless I just did unlock stuff. I really don't recall. No, we got ninja locks. I don't think they'd let you do the... Okay, maybe we never did this mission. Maybe we never did this mission. It's not really memorable. But we wouldn't get ninja locks as a reward for something that's repeatable. Or rather, we wouldn't get ninja locks for repeating a repeatable mission. That's the kind of thing you'd get the first time. Hey, you're pretty quick on the uptake. I'm glad, because it's no fun when a student's completely useless. Now listen, I wasn't planning on sticking around after this, but I guess there's no harm in hanging around a little longer. It's not every day you get to take on as yokai as a student, after all. This is sure to be fun. Though naturally, I'll still be expecting Tokachiro to keep that money coming. So... Storm Kunai I still can't do. Poison Shuriken I can do. Okay, so I guess it's not unlocking everything I was hoping it would unlock. But Poison Shuriken I've wanted for a while. So I guess that's what it... Yeah, Way of the Ninja Novice I hadn't unlocked before. Clearly. Alright. So I'm going to get Ultimate Poison Shuriken, because that was always part of the plan. And the prerequisites for quick change I need to get anyway. So, Flaming Heron, Raijin, and Yuroko Water. So you throw these... Okay, it's some kind of... Basically, they're making ninjutsu and Onmyo magic a bit redundant, because now you can use your ninja powers to do Onmyo-style ranged elemental attacks. That's fine. That's not outside of what, like, in typical Japanese adventure fiction ninjas were able to do, so it's not like I'm mad about it. Increased gunpowder shrapnel bomb capacity. I do want to get that. Ground fire trap. Actually, do I care about this? It depends on whether because I could. Your ability to get ninja skill points, all I got to do is grind ninjutsu, but it's still, like, the more of these you spend, the more grinding it takes to get additional. So unless I'm really going to explore the gunpowder skill tree, I probably don't really want to worry about the gunpowder passives. Unfortunately, these look like they require the next level. Medusa powder, I don't think I care about. I did use these in the last game. They were kind of fun. $1.5 to... So those are more expensive in terms of how much jutsu they cost. Thing is, this doesn't lead to anything. Oh, I guess if I want Noxious Ground Fire, which I kind of don't care about, that is a status ailment type one that makes it so enemies can't heal, but I don't know what else it does. I know it makes it so that you can't heal with elixirs when you get hit by it. And I'm sure that there's a small number of human enemies in this game who do use elixirs if you give them a chance to. But it's not something that happens often, so I don't think this is that useful. And I wouldn't bother with Paralytic Ground Fire, because paralysis in this game is funny. Like, the first hit you land on a paralyzed enemy, it doesn't seem to work this way with you when you get paralyzed, but when an enemy gets paralyzed, if it works the way it did in Nioh, the first time they get hit, the paralysis ends. So it's not quite as useful as it sounds like it is. So the Toxic Ground Fire is the type of floor trap I would be using if I was going to use them at all. I kind of wish it worked like Diablo 2, where you had, like, synergies, where I like my Poison Shuriken would get, like, a 5% damage boost for every level I put into Toxic Ground Fire. That would make me a lot more inclined to, like, go through these trees. Alright, so I'm not getting quite as much out of this as I had hoped I would. Shuriken Shooter's good, though. It just basically speeds up the rate at which you shoot shurikens. And it's going to make me progress farther in the story, but that's a passive that I'm going to want to max. I don't think I care about Paralysis Shuriken. I might just hit a point where I want to sing and dance. I might just hit a point where I want to have all the Shuriken I can, because I've used my passives to increase Shuriken damage and kunai damage, and it's just another type of one to have. Like, I definitely wanted the Fire Shuriken. Yeah, I was looking for these. If I can get them now, there's no reason not to max them, because I'll actually use them. Fire Shuriken 3, kunai 3. I won't use those. Storm kunai I can't get yet anyway. I thought I was going to have more points and I'd know what to do with. But yeah, they went pretty fast, thanks to maxed Poison Shuriken and maxed Fire Shuriken. So I'll leave these. So if I leave 3 in reserve, I'll probably get a 4th along the way, but there's no telling. It takes a long time if you're not actively forcing yourself to use ninja skills because you're grinding for ninja skill points. It takes a while. We've got ninja locks that we need to consume. So we'll have 4, probably 5 by the time we get the next set. But hopefully then I can get... That'll let me dump 3 right into quick change. And, I'm just trying to see, is there anything else I want to get right now? Poison. I don't think I'm going to bother with poison arrows. Cloud Runner, these are things to do when you've just got points left over at the end. It's just like increase your running speed. Frugality's kind of nice. But it would take me all 3. I'd have to get Eagle Eye and Poison Arrows in order to get to it. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more points before it's done. We're going to want Endurance. At least the first level eventually. And we want Snake Bite. Again, I'll probably fully max like once we've got points to spare. Looks like there's only 1 level of this. But we'll get 3 levels of poison control eventually. We'll get 3 levels of paralytic control. Healer, it looks like, is only a one level thing. I think we're going to have to ignore the bomb-making tree just because... Yeah, I think we're going to have to ignore the bomb-making tree just because there's so many other things that we need to get. Alright. Well, it's half of the video gone now. Let's go ahead and do the... Let's go ahead and use our ninja locks. Not seeing any other locks. So I'll rejig my jutsu off screen probably, but hopefully I've got enough power in this controller to finish the video because I did appear to have half. Yokai shift controls brute. Eartho brute. We'll do the Amio magic one. I've been hearing whispers about a man searching for you, wishing to teach you the ways of Amio magic, but that's not all it seems the man in question claims to... That's not all. It seems the man in question claims to be Abe no Saimai, the legendary master of Amio magic. Maybe I should have led with that. But he was around centuries ago, so that surely can't be right. Well, we should at least meet up with him. If he turns out to be a fraud, we can just turf him out. Man, what happened to the busty hot chick who taught you Amio magic in the last game? Upon handing over leadership of his family, Saito Dosan relocated to another castle where the princess is. You're not a hot chick. Maybe he is a hot chick. Okay, so we'll do Amio Mage's locks. Use skill points from the skill tree to learn, okay. They want me to learn Purification Talisman. Now I need to assign it. Then I'll probably have to defeat one enemy using Purification Talisman type sword. It's all good, baby. It's all good. Yeah, I think the thing is I just kind of forgot that we didn't do the initial dojo missions at all. Like, we'd never done any dojo missions related to Amio and magic in this game. And that's why when I was like, hey, how do I... Because I really did have a panic moment where I was like, oh, we haven't actually unlocked anything yet. The problem here is that I'm not used to the sword. So I could lose this fight. Yeah. And fail the novice tutorial. Because I'm just not used to fighting with a sword at all. So that was humiliating, but... Oh, never mind. I don't have to start the whole thing over. I knew that there's a combo that I've learned with the sword. Yeah, whatever. He suck. I can't believe you had to take 2 tries to win the novice tutorial. But yeah, whatever. I would have won easily if it was the hot chick standing up there. No, there's definitely combo I unlocked with the sword through the sword skill points when I was off screening. I just haven't used the sword in so long. I kind of forgot what it was. I think I was putting in the input for the combo attack for the spear. It would appear that divinations were correct about you. You certainly have a gift for losing the novice level tutorial mission. My apologies, I've got to introduce myself. My name is Saime, Abe no Saime. I am an Amio mage, and I have grown somewhat concerned about the spread of malign yokai of late. I don't know why I didn't care about this later when William Adamo was fighting them, but whatever. If you desire the power to take on these fiends, then perhaps I can be of some help to you. I guess maybe this guy doesn't speak English. Not that 99% of the people Anjin dealt with did. He had like magical spirits translating in his head, but whatever. Alright, so now we've got an Amio. An Onmyo. Amio Mage's locks. And we can go in and learn some Amio skills. So I don't have quite as much saved up for this as I did for Ninja Magic, so I felt like I was being more frugal than I anticipated having to be with the Ninja skill points, and I'll really need to be careful with the Amio. So Sloth Talisman. I guess I hadn't gotten the prerequisites yet. I thought I lined myself up with all the prerequisites, but we need Pure Mind, which is a good one to have anyway. It's a passive. And Sloth Talisman. This is what we wanted now, guys. This was the thing. We've got all the Sloth Talismans in the world. Now, hopefully they haven't been nerfed too much from the original Nioh, but they were very powerful. And it's the kind of thing where, like, you're guys who, for whom playing action games is like, breaking out the ruler and measuring their dicks. Like, they're the one, can't even abide the idea that you would use this. So I'm hoping it hasn't been nerfed because it really was a big help in the previous game. So we do want the passive Evil Ward, but we can't get it yet. We can't get Protection Talismans yet, which seems odd. I don't know why that would be considered a higher level that you'd need to achieve to get than Sloth Talisman, but whatever. Alright, well, let's look at what we want to do. Divination Talisman, who cares? Pleiades Talisman. So there's no passive, like it used to be that these extraction and stuff, they were prerequisites for the passive that just gives you more Amrita drop rate, which would definitely be worth getting. I haven't been using my, fame points to increase Amrita or gold drop rates. I've been using that for combat boosts, like, minimal increases to your resistance against elemental damage, blah, blah, blah. But definitely I would want to get the passives from these skill trees where I can just grind up for as many as I want. Okay, and it is a prereq. So I could get Divination, I could get Pleiades. I can't get Vital Spirit yet, but it's going to take a total of 4. An Extraction Talisman's kind of worth getting for off-screening purposes, but that would be it. So I've got enough points right now to get all the prereqs and be ready for this when it comes, but it could be a long time. There might be more useful things to get in the interim. Cutting Blast. That's kind of neat. Whip up wind energy to encircle you. Keyburst Talisman. Life Seal Talisman. So I'll definitely need to go down this tree too, because I need to get the magic capacity max thing. Cool, that's going to be a pain in the butt to get to. What else is important? It's like a long-term thing. Don't care about that one one bit. Okay, this one I do care about, but it looks like I can't get it yet. Boy, there's a lot of stuff I'm going to need to get magic points for. Because all the good passives have 1,000,000 prerequisites. Fire Familiar. That's kind of a neat one. Soul Purge. Soul Release. Unless I'm actually going to use the Fire Familiar Talisman, then I don't need to push my way up this tree. Sensory Overload Talisman. It's kind of fun. Don't care about Sacred Water. So I can ignore this tree. I guess I just need to figure out which of these passives I care about most and start working towards it, because the Sloth Talisman is the big one that I knew I was going to max the level of. And eventually, if I really decide I like the Steel Talisman, I don't want to replace it with like Protection Talisman or something, I can max it out too, just to make it cost less jutsu. Same deal with the Lightning Talisman. I haven't really been using a Purification Talisman. Although maybe I should be. Instead of fire. So I needed to get every element because at some point I want to get to the passive elemental resistance ones. But I guess the most important to eventually get to is Incantation Mastery, which might not be available until much later, but to get it, you need this one, Shockwave Talisman, which I can't get yet either. Yeah, Gust Talisman just seems kind of useless. It's probably extremely useful in extremely, not frequent situations. Like, I guess if you're going up against cannon guys, but unless you know it's... Yeah, I don't see myself really using that very much. But Lightning Shot plus Gust plus Cutting Blast. And that will ram me into a wall, where probably the next time we get these, and then the very last time we get Omeo. Yeah, we definitely need that. So let's go ahead and work on the prerequisites. What is this? Blessed Bolt. It is a prerequisite for Guardian Spirit Talisman. Oh, yeah. Okay. That was something I used quite a bit in the last game. Let's go ahead and work towards it. So I need to start using my magic more in my off-screening. Interesting, but stupid. Now we've got Yokai. Let's go ahead and do this, because I have a feeling now I'm probably going to stop recording, and if I'm doing any more of this game, now that I've got some new toys to play with, I might just give you guys a chance to get caught up, because I'm recording ahead of what's being posted by so much. Sloth Talisman. I mean, there's stuff I was hoping I would get. I was really hoping that we would be able to get Quick Change, but Quick Change looks like it's the next tier. Magic in particular, it's like, oh crap, I'm going to need a lot more magic points. We're going to need a bigger boat. But, Toxic Ground Fire. Oh man, 1 point into that wouldn't hurt anything, would it? Because I would always place those down in front of those big... when there was like a little hazy thing that indicates a one-time only enemy is there, I would always put down Toxic Ground Fire traps. I don't necessarily need to put 3 levels into it just to be able to use more of them. One level wouldn't hurt. And if I did 1 level, then even if I somehow get the next set of ninja skills without any more ninja skill points, I would still be able to max out Quick Change immediately. Alright, we'll get 1 level of this. It's so tempting to just max it out. Like anything that I actually use, it's so tempting to max out. But at this point, I haven't maxed out Poison... the powder either. I'll leave it for now. Alright, like I said, we'll let this video go a little long and do this last dojo mission, because it should be short. And I think I'm going to stop recording now and actually... I must have a brute type one. I don't think I had one before. The dojo is a training ground for samurai. It is filled with blood, sweat, and tears. The gun-counted warriors who polish their techniques within its walls. These long traditions, secrets are handed down from generation to generation of samurai. Yeah, bitches. Objective shown on the compass, the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Okay. Just waiting for somebody to talk. R2 plus circle. Oh. Doesn't seem like it always works that. Yokai abilities. Okay. I haven't been using that at all because it eats up the anima that you need to do soul weapon, whatever. Maybe I should be using those things more often. Maybe they're more useful than I'm realizing. And then Guardian Spirit. Are we sure we didn't do this tutorial? It looks like it was marked that we hadn't done it. Oh, may I? Yokai Shift 4. While in Yokai Shift, press triangle next to a human who is out of key or drowned yokai or downed yokai. Charge. Yokai Shift Brute. I don't think it matters if I use that. Let me just turn back into a person now. Okay, cool. Alright guys, that's it. We done what we needed to do and accidentally failed to quit the mission. So next time, I'll probably do side missions and stuff. I won't feel compelled to not do those off screen first because there's, up to this point, there's never been any plot thing there or cinematics that have happened, so doing them for the 10th time is the same visually as far as like the plot, the little side story stuff we get to read as anything else. You can return to the tutorial at any time selecting unwritten memories from the status menu. I mean, you can return to the tutorial at any time by selecting unwritten memories from the status menu. Oh, it's kind of cool. His portrait actually changes depending on how you're dressed. Alright, anyway, guys, that's going to be it. When we come back next time, it'll be probably... Well, I mean, I might not have... I might just decide, fuck it, I'll record more, but the plan is me to set aside recording this for a little while. So when we come back next time, I'll probably either do the side missions on screen, or maybe I'll still be in this mode like, damn it, I need more ninja skills, so I must push forward with the story. But I definitely want to do the side story content as well. One thing I might do off screen is play through one of these Twilight missions. So this is a high risk, high reward Twilight mission. Enemies are stronger, but you also have a chance to obtain stronger equipment. You can only play a Twilight mission when Twilight comes. Twilight comes and we want to go home. Yeah, please. I want to do this one. Blood Tainted Samurai. With a sudden gust of wind, the sky turned an ominous shade of red. Never mind, they don't actually have story descriptions. So I might do this one off. Like, I didn't do all the Twilight missions in Nioh, now that I think about it. Because it's kind of impossible to, like, schedule for that, because they only are randomly available. So maybe I'll do this off screen. I guess I could be doing it on screen. Whatever. We'll come back next time with more Nioh too. Bye-bye.